Ooh, that's a big one. Ooh, there's a bite there. There we go. There's another one. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back. It is a very cold morning. It's like 45 degrees here in Florida. I didn't sign up for this. So since it's so cold this morning, I decided to stop. I'm gonna grab some shrimp, just a couple. Brian, my buddy, is gonna meet me, and then he has fiddler crabs. We're gonna drop some fiddler's crabs down around some docks and stuff like that this morning. So since it's so cold, I'm gonna go ahead and use some shrimp because that is the best chance to actually catch fish. Yes, my plan was to actually go out and just use artificials, but I'm switching it up. So let's get in here and get a couple shrimp, and then I'll see you guys out on the water. That's so funny. The whole time I thought I was recording, I had this thing on video. And so I was saying that my fish finder wasn't working. And so I actually prayed to God, laid hands on this thing, and it started working. So you guys that say that God doesn't answer prayers, I don't know what God you're serving or what God you're praying to, but the one that I do, he definitely answers. Without a doubt. You're good. You're good. Go ahead and hit it. Oh, this is my bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. No. I've been watching snook though. So I am gonna put this up here. I'm gonna actually put that back there. Yep, absolutely. And I'm gonna troll on the way there. This is how I know we're gonna catch some sheepshead. Brian brought me my fiddlers in a Spider-Man bucket. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Sheepshead candy right there. We're going right up underneath those docks. Let's get it. All right, guys, I am gonna go back on this dock because I lost one and then I just caught this keeper. And so I know that there's a couple of them down there. So I just want to see if I can go back here and get another one. And I'm just watching my line. That's all I did with this last couple that I lost that one, and then the one that I caught, they both just started moving. There was no bite, and it just wound down, felt the pressure, and he was there. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the box, and then we'll get back to fishing. I wasn't recording on the hook set, guys, but I have got a fat one on here. He's been pulling drag. He is trying to get me back over there. Get in this. Ooh. That. Oh my gosh. Man, sorry I didn't get the hook set on there for you guys, but man, oh man. This is a beast of a sheep. I was only in like 5 feet of water. A beast of a sheep. I mean, look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. All right, I'm gonna take the hook out. That thing came right out. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is what we've been after all day long. Is a big old sheep like this. He is almost 19 inches. I mean, he's all of 18 3/4. That's what we're after though. And if you notice, that piling had all kinds of barnacles on it. All right, one more look, guys. We are going to get this thing in the box. Yes, that's what we've been after all day, guys. Man, finally got one of these big ones. We've been seeing big ones all up and down these docks, and they just weren't biting. But what I had to figure out was I couldn't be right up on them. I had to cast to him, and once I do that, man, he was on it. So I'm gonna get back over to the same dock to see if I can catch another one, because I got a couple of bites over there. So let's go see if we can catch another big one. All right, guys, let's see if we can drop down here. Hey, so my little setup real quick. I'm using a Shimano GLF. It's a 6'6" medium, and then I have that with 15-pound braid and 20-pound fluoro. I'm using a #1 hook and a little small split shot, but I'm just tossing in here and just letting it sink down, and just, you know, feeling for the bite. If the line moves at all, I know he's on there, because they're not really biting. I can barely feel them at all in here, but I'm really just watching my line move. If it starts to move, then I know I got a fish on, and then I'm just pulling up just to see if I feel any pressure, and then, you know, then I set the hook. But I've lost a couple of them today, but I think I see one right here. I'm barely seeing their shadows. The tide isn't moving much at all, and we're almost at low tide now, so wind is blowing now. Ooh, there's a bite there. There we go, there's another one. Not big, but that's another one. I don't think he's gonna make the cut. Don't think he's gonna make the cut, but it's good to know that's multiple ones on that dock. No, he is not gonna make the cut. He might be 12, but I don't think so. Let's check. Chill out, dude. Actually, he is 12 inches, 12 and a half. He is 12 and a half. He makes the cut. We're gonna go back to the same dock. Had several fish off that one dock. Oh, that's a big one. Oh yeah, it's a decent sized one. Get in there. This one dock, I have caught or hooked 4 fish on this dock that were keepers. A little bit small. Almost 13. There's another one. I'm gonna keep fishing this dock until I don't get any more bites. It's pretty crazy how you can go all morning and get only a couple of bites. You see all kinds of fish, and then you come to one dock and catch 4 and 5 keeper fish. It's pretty crazy. There's another one. He's small. Hey guys, so as we're going into the new year, one of the things I thought about is going in, making sure that I don't have any old bitterness or anything in my heart. So Psalms 51:10 says, God created me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. And so that's my prayer for myself as I'm going into this new year, is that I have a clean heart before God, and that I have no ill will towards anybody else or anything like that. That's something my daughter and I were talking about yesterday in the car. It's just like, we just want to please God so much. No matter what anybody else says or does, my whole thing is to please God. And so it starts with my heart. So my prayer is that my heart is clean before God, so that way I can stand before him and also do the work that he desires me to do. And that's the only way it's going to get done, is if I have a clean heart. So I hope that verse helped, guys. I'm gonna get back to fishing. I ended up with 4 sheepshead, 3 of them pretty decent, but the one that's 18 3/4, that was a beast. I went straight to the cleaning station at the pier, decided to go ahead and clean these things. So I like to fillet my sheepshead, and it's a real simple process. You just make the long cut down behind the pectoral fin. Once you do that, there's like a little flap underneath the dorsal fin, and so you just poke your knife in there. I always like to start at the top of the dorsal fin and then go up towards the head and then come back down through the rest of the body. And the key is to have a really sharp knife. And once you get down to the bottom, you just want to poke all the way through and then just start going back and just allow the knife to cut through the meat to make it come off pretty easy. Once I did this on one side, I did the same thing on the other side. Not typically will do all my fillets at one time. And then I'll go back and take the skin off of each one, so I can take my time to make sure I have all the skin off and all the bones out of the fillets. You end up with nice, thick fillets of sheepshead. All right, guys, so we're moved into the kitchen now. I already have the fish cleaned up. And so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna have fish tacos today. Something really simple. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get busy. All right, guys, so I already have the sheepshead prepared. We were able to get 4 of these. So this is the biggest one. I'm just gonna cut it up in little strips, and then we'll go ahead and season it. Little chunks like this is what you want to be able to put on your taco. So the good thing about sheepshead, if you get a decent sized sheepshead, you're gonna feed quite a few people. So with this one sheepshead, this is just one side of it. That's a few tacos right there itself. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of these, and then I'll show you the seasonings that I'm gonna use. These are my 2 seasonings that I'm using. This is the Everglades fish and chicken seasoning. This is my go-to lately. I love it. And the wood-fired garlic. So I'm gonna use a generous amount across there. I'm not gonna use any breading when I do fish tacos. And then I'm just gonna top it off with the wood-fired garlic. A little bit in there. And then I'm just going to mix these around. And you just want to make sure it's completely coated thoroughly for all the pieces. So just like that, now that I'm done, I'm going to get a lemon and squeeze that in there. You want the citrus in amongst the fish. And just mix it a little bit more. It cuts the fishiness down on the fish. And that's really all you need for the fish tacos. I'm gonna use some high heat oil, just olive oil. And since the sheep's head aren't thick, you don't need a whole lot, but probably an eighth of an inch high. So we have that, and now I'm gonna turn it on medium heat. So once it heats up, I'll be able to tell. I'll do a little test, and then I'll start dropping the fish fillets in there, and then we'll transition on to getting tacos. I'm extremely hungry right now, so this is gonna be good. So my oil is about ready, guys. So we're just gonna start dropping these in there. You hear that little sizzle? That's what you want. So I'm just gonna put these in, spread them out a little bit. And we're just going to get a golden brown color on them. It's probably about 2 minutes, 3 minutes on each side. It doesn't take long because these fish are thin. That's good for now. And we'll just let these go for a couple of minutes. So guys, it's been about 3 minutes. So we're just going to flip these over. You can see how it's flaking up already. I made some of these kind of small, but we're just gonna give them a little flip. Got a little brown on that side. I've actually used breading before in the past. I just want to try it this time without it because I don't think I need it. It's with the seasoning itself and the flavor of the fish, I think it's actually good just to do tacos just like this. So we'll let this sit for about another 3 more minutes, and these things will be ready to pull off, and then we'll throw them on the shells and we'll add the rest of our ingredients. All right, guys, these things are ready to come off. So, I mean, look at that. That looks good. So, we're just gonna pop these off and throw these on some tacos. Is that looking good or what? So, I'm only doing a little bit for now. I'm gonna move this and we're gonna transition and go ahead and do some tasting. So what I'm gonna do now, my daughter has never had fish tacos, so that's one of the main reasons why we're doing it today. She wants to try it. So I'm actually gonna fix 2 of these up, give to my daughter and to my son, and see what they think. Because that way you guys don't think I'm just saying, hey, these are really good. I want to get their honest opinion. So all I'm doing is just taking a couple pieces of fish, laying it on there. Get about 3 good pieces on here. We'll do on both. We'll take some of the coleslaw, drop it on there. And then my son said he wanted to try the cilantro lime. This is really good. And then my daughter's gonna do the spicy secret sauce. So we're gonna try these. So they're gonna add a little bit of cheese on there. And they're gonna see if they like it. Yep. Put as much on there as you want. All right, let's get to grabbing. Let me know what you guys think. What you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. See, fish tacos.
Oh, it's spicy.
You like the little spiciness? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so while they're chowing down, guys, that's it. Just 2 simple ingredients. That's it. So just going out there, having fun, catching a couple sheepshead. All you need are some fiddler crabs, some mud crabs, or live shrimp, and that's it. So I really appreciate you guys hanging with me with this video. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm doing catch and cooks, leave a comment below. And then also let me know what other types of fish that you guys use for fish tacos. I've used redfish, I've used sheepshead. If there's something else, you guys let me know. If you've never subscribed before, go ahead and subscribe, really helps me out. And then share my channel with others so they can see the type of content I'm putting out. All right guys, till next time, remember God loves you, God bless you, may He keep you. Peace.